years ago. Most likely you were 7 years old. You've just woken up from a long, well-rested sleep. You're eating a waffle drowned in syrup and a side of bacon, as your dad is drinking coffee and reading the daily paper, and your mother is scrambling to get the kitchen clean. Pretty soon it's time to go to school. Your mom usually drops you and your brother off each morning. You say your usual goodbyes, knowing that you're going to see her again. You head to your classroom as you would every other day, go through morning announcements, practice some spelling words, and then boom, a gunshot goes off. You hear people screaming, and the next thing you know, your teacher is telling you to hide in the corner and stay quiet while she's rapidly running around the room. This being a hypothetical situation also is slightly true because of many of the children from Sandy Hooks Elementary School were in this situation. The problem is that security for buying guns is too easy. As stated by Think Progress on December 14, 2012, in America, it's currently easier for a poor person to get a gun than it is for them to get treated for mental health issues. According to thestar.com on December 20, 2012, they strongly suggest that we have more gun violence than any other country because we have far more permissive laws than others regarding the sale and possession of guns. The United States has 50% of the guns. This statistic shocked me. It shows that we have way too much gun violence. In 2013, the New York Times up front said, there is an outstanding 200 million privately owned firearms in our nation today, including 65 million handguns. The victims of gun violence are of all ages and from all races. According to Mother Jones on February 27, 2013, there have been at least 62 shootings in the last 30 years, and most of the killers got their guns illegally. Many shootings have happened because of the poor gun control. This being, guns get into the wrong hands, such as the Colorado movie theater shooting, the Minneapolis shooting, and the Sandy Hooks Elementary School shooting. On March 25, 2012, U.S. News stated in reference of the midnight shooting of The Dark Knight Rises, the mother of the shooter said that her son was already struggling before his sister's death and that the loss threw him over the edge. Another example, according to the Star Tribune Local, on September 29, 2012, describing the killing in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the killer's family began worrying about what appeared to be his paranoia and delusions. His family hadn't contacted him for about 21 months after he had shown signs of possible mental illness. As stated by ABC on December 15, 2012, relating the shooter from the Sandy Hooks Elementary School shooting, residents of the new town had noticed a tall, pale boy was different and believed that he had some kind of unspecified personality disorder. Also describing he was very shy, awkward, and the odd kid out at school in his younger years. As you can see, it was something mentally ill that triggered him to do this. People who have mental illnesses are the people who should not be able to be getting a hold of guns. Things will get worse if we don't have better gun control. More and more shootings will happen if we don't have better gun control. This being, there will be more deaths and our world will become more sick than it already is. In 2013, there is much more of debate over gun control, but I don't see why better background check examinations are going to make what today is any worse. We need to modify a new law regarding the purchasing of guns. Nationwide, we must only allow people to purchase guns according to their background checks, meaning you must have a clean background. You must present your background check no matter which state in order to purchase a gun. It will lower the chances of the wrong people getting a hold of guns. It will allow so that mentally ill people can't get a hold of guns. This law will be more effective because it is safer and it makes more sense. All of these shootings will be less likely to happen. I need your help to make background checks more effective. If you would please help by contacting John Klein, the chairman of Armed Services, or contact the White House at whitehouse.gov/contact. John Klein can be reached at phone number 225-2217. Tell him that you support gun control. If you would help me in the fight to have better gun control, please help and make a difference in our world.